Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name's Amanda, and I made slow-cooked balsamic cranberry chicken in my Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro, and it is festive, flavorful, and so delicious. So let me show you how I made it. Now, if you don't have a Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro, you can use any other type of slow cooker, because I am using the slow-cooked setting for this. I am using 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I cut them in half. I'm using some fresh cranberries, some Dijon mustard, some garlic cloves, olive oil, some balsamic, salt, parsley, and some chicken broth. I love that there's not many ingredients, so let's go ahead and get started. Start off by putting the chicken in first in your Ninja or your slow cooker. Next, we're going to start on the sauce. So we're going to start off with 1 cup of chicken broth and pour it into a bowl. Then add 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Now we're going to take 2 garlic cloves, and you can either mince it up or slice it up. Either way is perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and slice mine up. Add 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Add a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, and I got this one from Aldi's, and I also got the Dijon mustard from Aldi's as well. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. And last, add a 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley. This one I get from Costco. I really love the Spice Lab brand, and they're great prices for the amount that you actually get. Now go ahead and give this a good mix. Now, if you want to, you can add 1/2 teaspoon of pepper as well. I did not because I have children, so that's definitely very optional. We are going to need 8 ounces of fresh cranberries, and then just set it to the side. Now we can take the sauce and pour it on top all over the chicken. Now I'm just going to go ahead and give it a good mix because I also want to make sure that I do get all the garlic in the liquid. So when it's cooking, it's really nice and soft, and also really pulls all that beautiful garlic flavor into the sauce. Now last, you can add the cranberries on top. And I really love how festive this looks with the cranberries on top. It looks amazing, and especially when it's done, it's beautiful. Now I'm going to take my silicone spatula and try to put the cranberries in the liquid as best as I can. That way it really helps make the cranberries nice and soft. Now that we have everything that we need in our Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro, we can go ahead and set the timer. Go ahead and put your lid on, turn the power on. We're going to leave it on the slow cook setting. We're going to turn it to low. We're going to hit start. Then we're going to change it from 6 hours to 5 hours. Now you can cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours or on low for 5 to 7 hours. I have 3 minutes left on my Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro. It is definitely done. It smells amazing. The cranberries are so soft. The chicken is tender and juicy. Look how festive and beautiful that looks. Now that it's done, we can go ahead and start plating up our plates. I'm going to start off with my children's plates first. And I chose this recipe because I have a lot of cranberries. I just bought a whole bunch from Aldi's, and I also have some in my freezer, so I wanted to use some of them up. And I thought this would pair so nicely with some sweet mashed potatoes that I made shortly after Thanksgiving. And I wanted it to pair nicely with it, and I thought it would be so beautiful with the cranberry color and then the orange from the sweet mashed potatoes. Those were really easy to make. I can link in the description box down below from another video of how I made them using my Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro by steaming the sweet mashed potatoes. It's so easy to make. and they're so delicious. They really are. They're sweet and taste amazing, and my kids love them. I also threw together just a quick, easy veggie side dish, and I took some that I got from Costco. It was a broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot mixture, and then I also had some Brussels sprouts in the freezer too. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw that in there. And so what I did is I just put them on a sheet pan, coat it with olive oil and some butter and some salt, and I just tossed it, and then I threw it in the oven for a good 35 minutes until it was really nice, soft, and tender. And it's just so delicious that way. I really love a mixed veggie like this, and this paired so well with it too, especially the Brussels sprouts. But I didn't have a lot of it, so that's why I did what I did by mixing some veggies from Costco and then the Brussels sprouts as well. And for my kids' plate, I always love cutting up the chicken and the veggies before getting out to the table because it just really helps them, especially the two youngest. So it really does help a lot, and it makes it easier for me too. But I love how the colors turned out, you know, with all the veggies and the sweet mashed potatoes and the chicken, and then especially adding the cranberry on top makes that beautiful reddish cranberry color pop. It's beautiful. I always love making my children's plates first, so that way it really cools down by the time they go to eat. And so now I'm making my husband's plate, and then I will do my plate, and I'm doing the same, but I will be adding more cranberries on my plate and my husband's plate, and also the sauce too. It's so delicious. And also you can add a balsamic glaze on top, which I did, and that was amazing with it on top. But look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. I love how easy it was to make the slow-cooked balsamic cranberry chicken in my Ninja Foodi PossibleCooker Pro, and it was so tender and juicy and delicious. And I loved how beautiful it all looked when I plated it up on our plates. And I loved that I got to pair it with some leftovers because I didn't want them to go to waste. All the flavors paired so nicely together, and I loved how soft and juicy and tender the chicken was. I mean, look at this. This is delicious looking. So soft. And the cranberries were amazing with it too. They were nice and soft. Every bite was so flavorful. Now, I love balsamic glaze a lot. And so I thought that this would go great with it too on top. It was delicious. If you have any balsamic glaze, definitely use it on this. It was so perfect with it. And look at that. I mean, that was delicious and beautiful and just mouth-watering. It was amazing. I hope you try making this. It's awesome that it did not call for a lot of the ingredients, and it was so full of flavor and very festive, especially right after Thanksgiving. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye, guys.